Algeria is a country located in northern Africa along the Mediterranean coast. It is geographically the largest country in North Africa and has a population of approximately 42 million. Until the 1980s, Algeria enjoyed relative wealth after gaining independence from France in 1962, as its economy was buoyed by the booming price of oil. Ethnically, the nation overwhelmingly Arab Berber, and the vast majority of citizens are Sunni Muslims. Arabic is the national language, but various Berber dialects and French also are spoken. In the 21st century, it emerged from years of civil war that began in 1992, when authorities cancelled elections after an Islamist party won the early votes. What ensued was a conflict between the military and Islamist militants that occupied the 1990s. Algeria's currency is the dinar. The economy remains dominated by the state, a legacy of the country's socialist post-independence development model. In recent years, the Algerian government has halted the privatization of state-owned industries and imposed restrictions on imports and foreign involvements in its economy. These restrictions are just starting to be lifted off recently, although questions about Algeria's slow and diversifying economy remain. According to the World Bank, Algeria's economy is predominantly reliant on the export of hydrocarbons, which constitutes about 30% of the country's GDP and 60% of budget revenues. Algeria has the 10th largest natural gas reserve in the world and is the 6th largest natural gas exporter. Natural gas and oil combined account for 95% of Algeria's export earnings. Algeria's large natural gas and oil reserves have enabled it to maintain relative macroeconomic stability. Not only that, the National Statistics Office announced that Algeria has experienced significant reductions in poverty levels, falling to 5.5% in 2011, from 14.1% in 1995. Although the percentage of the population surviving on less than $2 per day stabilized at 14.1% in 1995 after decreasing from 81% in 1988. It has since fallen to 5% in 2011. The income share held by the poorest 20% of Algerians has increased from 6.5% in 1990 to 10.4%. When it comes to hunger there, the Global Hunger Index of 119 qualifying countries announced that Algeria was placed 39th with a score of 9.4. Meaning that the nation suffers from a relatively low hunger level. This score has consistently improved over the past 2 decades. Back in 2000, Algeria recorded a score of 15.6 moderate hunger level and received a 10.6 moderate hunger level in 2010. In addition, the proportion of undernourished people has increased from 10.7% in 2000 to 4.7% in 2018. However, the prevalence of undernourished children under 5 years of age has increased from 3.1% to 4.1% in 2018, and the occurrence of underweight children below 5 has increased to 2.6% in 2009. Further, the life expectancy at birth for Algeria as of 2016 is 76.078. In addition, World Bank classifies Algeria as an upper-middle income nation. The country is heavily reliant on energy exports in natural gas and oil. However, it faces many economic challenges, including high unemployment for women and youth and inequality among its different regions. This regional inequality has led to periodic unrest between Berbers and Arabs. It is also the world's fourth largest gas exporter and the 10th largest exporter of oil. Algeria is a rich nation and the third most important economy in the Middle East and North Africa, but its people are poor. Reports show that the national rate of poverty in Algeria is as high as 23%. It has the highest human development index of all non-island African countries and one of the largest economies of the continent. Based largely on energy exports, Algeria has the world's 16th largest oil reserves and the 9th largest reserves of natural gas, thanks to strong hydrocarbon revenues. Algeria has a cushion of $173 billion in foreign currency reserves and a large hydrocarbon stabilization fund. In addition, Algeria's external debt is extremely low, at about 2% of GDP. The economy remains very dependent on hydrocarbon wealth, and despite high foreign exchange reserves, $178 billion, equivalent to 3 years of imports, current expenditure growth makes Algeria's budgets more vulnerable to the risk of prolonged lower hydrocarbon revenues. So my question to you guys is what you personally think about Algeria, and do you view it through my own glasses as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, of course if you liked it, and don't forget to click that subscribe button with that notification bell to receive any of our daily enjoyable videos. Thanks for watching. Cheese!